Hello learners, so today we are going to deal with a new chapter number 3 practical portion latitude, longitude and time. So we'll start from the shape of the earth. Earth is oblate spheroid. That means it is not exactly a spheroid. It is somewhere bulged towards the equator and flattened towards the poles. If I'll draw here the shape of earth, so here this is the portion equator and this is the portion poles, north pole and south pole. So here students, it is towards the equator and flat, it is towards the pole side. Here it's this side flat. And so the equatorial radius, if I talk about the equatorial radius, we can say in the polar radius, like this is the portion, right? So here this is equatorial radius, and it's not the same if I talk about take the radius towards the equator, towards the pole. There is difference in the values can be seen. It we say the distance of movement from one country to another country, um, that needs to be same standard. That means there was a geographical grid, and the geographical grid, and that's the concept of which is called, that is the geographical grids. That's the concept of latitude and longitude. Latitude and longitude. Clear? So these are the horizontal and vertical lines. Horizontal lines are known as parallels, okay, or vertical lines are known as meridian. Okay, so this is latitude and this is longitude, and it is called meridian, and the latitude lines, it is called parallel. Right, now next is the construction, which is very important, of latitude. So students, the construction, if we talk about the construction of latitude, it is very important. It is angular distance from the center and of the earth. So and on the earth have the equator in center. Okay, suppose this is the earth and the center portion is equator, which is 0 degree. Now in the 20 degree south, suppose I'll show you here in the picture. So here, you students, you can see this is the picture here. If we talk about it, so here now in this 20 degree, this is the portion. So here you can see this is the equator portion, 0 degree, and here from this portion we have 20 degree south. So I'll draw it 20 degree north also. Okay, so here we are trying to understand angular distance in degrees, in minutes, right, and seconds. So north and south and equator. So in this all, how many lines would be there? You would have definitely one equator, and it is 0 degree, and then you have to move towards the north 90 degree north and towards the 90 degree south. But leaving the equator, we have total 90 89 lines. Okay, 89 lines in counted towards the south and 89 lines counted towards the north. Clear? So in the both portion we can see 89 lines in south portion and 89 lines in north portion, right, towards the north and south. So total how many parallels there are? So total we have 179 parallels, okay, that are there. Equator is greatest circle, right? Equator is greatest circle. How? If I'll show you here, so here we have equator. This is the equator. So this one is the greatest circle in latitudes, because it is only the circle divide earth into northern hemisphere and in the southern hemisphere, right? If I say the perfect sphere, it means the length of 1 degree would be 111 kilometer. Clear? So it means 1 degree would be how much? 111 kilometer. But since it is oblate spheroid in shape, the length of the latitude vary. At poles it's somewhere closer to 110.6 kilometer, okay, in equator, and poles 111.7 kilometer. So the latitude are very simple concept. The concept why latitudes and parallels are important, and what is the basic idea behind it, so we can differentiate reasons. Okay, so like some of the portion in earth, suppose this is the earth portion we have, that is the globe, so we mostly divide it into different part. Okay, so here we have the portion, one is, right, this is the temperate region, and then the next portion is torrid region, and the last portion is frigid zone. Okay, this is the frigid zone. This is same things in the northern hemisphere also, right? So these are the reasons we can differentiate is according to the reason. So on the latitude extends. Next is longitude. It always runs north to south. Okay, longitude always runs to south, north to south. If I'll show you this picture, so here you can see it always runs from north to south. Okay, so what happens to pole? They are furthest to equator, right? They are furthest to equator. In this portion you can see यहाँ पे बहुत ज़्यादा हमें गैप दिखेगा, but these gaps in the location in the north portion, in the north direction, so wherever you have the interaction of latitude and longitude, okay, wherever you can see longitude and latitude, that is the interaction between these two lines. The exact place of mark, similarly we are talking about degree, so 1 degree divided into 60 minutes, okay, 60 minutes. I'll mention here 1 degree, okay, 1 degree, so that is divided furthest subdivided into 60 minutes, and 1 minute furthest subdivided into 60 seconds, Okay, so a whole rotation moves in 24 hours, so it means it will be 360 degree. Clear? So that means the calculation of for 1 hour, we could further reduce it, like 360 divided by 24 in it means we'll get here 15 degree. So 1 degree calculated as, so 1 degree calculated as 24 into 60, so divided by 360, so it will get here 4 minutes. Clear? So this you have to keep it in your mind. Now how to draw longitude? Clear? Now, so here we'll discuss about how we'll draw the longitude. So this portion we'll discuss tomorrow in the next video. Thank you so much, students.